break. Break for what? This is so fun. Hi guys, and welcome to another weekend vlog. I'm Yakini, also known as Our NYC Home, and I'm so glad to be back, you guys. Happy New Year. Happy belated Kwanzaa. I hope your holidays were wonderful. And yeah, I took a couple weeks off because, you know, it's after the holidays and I just needed to kind of like reset. But I'm here. I missed you guys. I truly did. And I hope you missed me too. But yeah, so we're here, y'all. It's Saturday. The only thing that I have on the agenda for today really is to continue undecking the halls, literally. I'm going to be taking down the tree. I probably will not bring you guys for that, maybe bits and pieces, but that's kind of a long, unglamorous process. It's like, for me, the dark side of the holiday season. I hate it. It's a little depressing. But I will say that I replace my holiday decor with like a few like little winter touches. I don't go crazy or anything, but I just like to add like a little bit of coziness so that, you know, you take away the red and the green and all of a sudden it's like gloomy and it's like, oh, it's just winter. So I do try to make it a little fun around here. So, you know, you can probably see around me. Maybe I'll show you guys a little closer, but you'll recognize the deer up because I kept out my Pottery Barn reindeer because I just got those and I'm so in love with them and I wasn't ready to let them go just yet. So yeah, I kept those out along with, like I said, a few other cute little winter touches. But my blue theme is back. You know, I love my blue, and I have like a little gold and a little like white, a little pine. So yeah, just like a little bit of winter. But yeah, so we're gonna take down the tree. Before I do that though, I wanted to show you what all's going on over here. We have another simmer pot because we're going to be doing a winter simmer pot. So of course, not so long ago, we did do the Christmas simmer pot, and that was really fun. And it was like really festive, right? There were pops of red from the cranberries. So none of that, none of that. This is a beautiful winter solstice simmer pot. It is going to make your house smell gorgeous, like winter, warm, cozy, inviting. Very simple. And by the way, this is not an original recipe. This is actually the Williams Sonoma signature simmer pot. If you ever step foot into a Williams Sonoma store, you will notice there is like a fragrance that is always there. It is so gorgeous, smells so delicious, and that is what this is. And actually, if you go onto their website, they share the recipe, and I may pull that up and put it up here somewhere for you guys. But it's so simple. Similar ingredients. We are going to be using rosemary once again. I think you can see it. I'm not sure what you guys can see, but there's some rosemary. We will be doing some black peppercorn. That's different from the Christmas simmer pot. We will be doing vanilla. I love the vanilla in this. It smells so delicious, something sweet. And then there's going to be that citrus that we love. So you need 1 or 2 lemon. I like to do 2 lemon. I think the recipe calls for 1, but I like to do 2. Optional are cloves. Optional are cloves. I don't do cloves in my winter simmer pot because cloves have a very strong, distinct scent. And I find that when I put it in this, it overpowers the other ingredients. And I really like the spice of the peppercorn. And I really like the earthy scent that you get from the rosemary. And of course, I like that fresh, clean, citrusy smell of the lemons. And like I said, the vanilla is so delicious, so sweet. And when I do cloves in this, I feel like it takes away a little bit the other scents. So I personally don't, but you can if you'd like. Totally up to you what you like. But yeah, so we're gonna put that together and we're gonna have that going while I take the tree down and the living room decorations. So that's what we're going to be doing this morning. Let's see what else is going on since it's been a few weeks since I've talked to you guys. My son is celebrating a birthday this weekend, so happy birthday to Chase. And so we are going to be going ice skating this weekend, so that should be fun. And I'm going to do my best to take you guys along. I do have to get their consent, teenagers and all. So if they're okay with it, I'm going to record a little bit of that. We have not ice skated since, I think he's turning 17, Chase. So we haven't ice skated since I think he was like 3. That's the last time we've ice skated. But he was like, Mom, I want to ice skate. So I was like, cool, bet. So I told their dad, because we always celebrate the birthdays together. I said, we're going ice skating. That's what he wants to do. And so yeah, that's what we're doing. And I am so excited. I cannot wait. I can't wait. Okay, what else is going on? Oh, so something fun and super random. I am test driving some new makeup today. Um, so what happened was me and the boys, on Friday, yesterday, we went by the mall because they had a little Christmas money to spend. So they wanted to do a little shopping, so that was fine. So we did that. So while they were in their stores, I had popped by Sephora because incidentally, I was running low on my MAC foundation that I wear. I wear I wear a Studio Tech. Actually, I wear a blend of Studio Tech and Studio Fix in the colors NC45. That's my color, and that's been like the shade that I've worn for years. I love it. It works for me. However, they recently changed the formula of their foundations. And so I've been kind of like hearing things online and watching TikToks, and people don't love the new formulation, but I hadn't tried it out for myself. But I'm like almost at the end of my foundation palette. So while I was in the mall, I was like, you know what, let me pop on by Sephora and pick up another foundation because I'm running low and I know it's going to be the new formula, but it is what it is, right? Because I haven't bought like new makeup or new, I should say, I haven't bought a new brand or experimented in so long because I just kind of like what I like. I guess I'm set in my ways when it comes to like the beauty stuff. And so, long story long, got to Sephora. I like my makeup. I like to like play in my little makeup or whatever. We're girls, that's what we like to do. But I'm not like one of the beauty gurus. I don't know. So I walked into Sephora talking about, hey, can you point me to the MAC? Because I need to get another foundation. She was just like, we don't carry MAC here. You guys don't carry MAC. I was 8 years old. So I was like, oh, okay, because I realized I've always either gone to like a Mac store or Macy's. So anyway, I was just like, okay, well, you know what? I've been wanting to try Fenty because I know the girls swear by Fenty. They love Fenty. So I was like, okay, well, can we try out some Fenty? I was like, I've never worn it. Maybe you can help me find the color for me. And so had so much fun. The sales associate was wonderful. Again, it's been decades literally since I went experimenting with like new foundation colors. So she took out her phone and apparently like there's this whole system app. She's holding it up to my face and my skin and testing different colors. And so she matched me to I brought it, I think, because I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, she matched me to the color 360. 360. This says Fenty Soft Lit Foundation. Anyway, and so we talked about if my skin was like dry or oily or mixed. I was explaining to her that like back in the day, my skin was, I would consider it like more skewing toward like the oily. However, now, like in later years, I feel like it's more dry. And I don't know if that's because, I've moved up north and the climate is just dry. So, anyway, she found me a good liquid foundation, like I said, in the color 360 for dry skin. And so tested it on different parts of my face. It looked really good. It just kind of like melted right in. I was like saying to her, I was like, I haven't bought foundation in so long. Am I supposed to match it to like my face and my body? My hands and my feet are like a little darker than my face and my body, like a shade darker. So I was like, what do I match my foundation to? Are we supposed to match it to the hands or the face or what do we do? She was like, no, you match it to the face and the neck and the body and, whatever. She was very knowledgeable. She knew her thing. We picked out a color, a powder for me, cashew. I did not get a sample of cashew to take home. So I actually am wearing the new 360 color and I paired it with like a MAC powder because you can't have a liquid foundation and not have a powder. So this is the first time I've worn liquid foundation in years. I really like it. Yeah. I'm like, so yeah, I'm basically test driving it. I was not intending to wear makeup today for this vlog because I'm just around the house. Like I said, I'm about to take down the tree. But I had to do like a little lip and I had to do like a little mascara. I didn't do lashes because like I said, it wasn't that deep. I just wanted to see how the foundation looked, and you can't do foundation with like no other makeup. It's gonna look odd. So yeah, I'm excited to like play this back. to see what it looks like on camera, because I can't really tell on the LCD screen. So yeah, we'll see if I like it or not, and I'll decide, I guess, if I'm gonna go ahead and buy the whole bottle, or if I'm gonna just go on to MAC and get what I know. But yeah, I'm kind of like proud of myself for stepping outside the box, because it's like I've worn MAC. Now I'm really rambling. I've worn MAC for so long. When I was like young, like a teenager and just starting out in makeup, I did whatever the drugstore had, like, you know, CoverGirl, Maybelline, whatever, and that was fine. I was like just kind of learning it and experimenting. And then by the time I reached college, I became a Mary Kay girl, just because like my girlfriends at the time, my best friends, Jasmine and Jaren, shout out to the twins, they were Mary Kay consultants. So they had all the girls on campus. We were all wearing our little Mary Kay, and that was a really fun time. And so, you know, it was just like readily available. And so I had my little Mary Kay colors, my lip colors, and my eyeshadow and my foundation, and it was all good in the hood. Perfectly great, right? And then when I left Maryland and moved to New York for graduate school, now all I knew was Mary Kay. And so I was like trying to find like my Mary Kay, because as you know, it's not sold in stores. And so I did like come upon some Mary Kay consultants, like one or two, but it was just like kind of like, it was a little odd, because now like it seemed like they didn't want to like sell me the Mary Kay. I was just like, I just need my foundation. I just need my lip liner. I just need my shadows. And it was just like, no, girl, come to this party and, you know, da-da-da. Okay, well, I just want to buy this. This is my order. Well, you know, if you buy the whole thing and it's $99, then, you know, you can become a consultant, and all we need is for you to recruit one or two. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to sell Mary Kay. Shout out to the Mary Kay girlies. I love the pink Cadillac and all the things. But I was just like, that's not what I want to do. I just want my makeup. And so, yeah, it was just like kind of weird. Like I said, they did not want to sell it to me. They wanted to like recruit me. So that was like different, because in college, I feel like there wasn't this pressure. Like the girls, the twins, we were all invited, like our friend group, to become Mary Kay consultants if we wanted to. But it was like, okay, girl, you don't want to, don't worry about it. What do you need? We'll get you what you need, your product. So whatever. That was like, I don't want to say it put a bad taste in my mouth, but I will say that is when I discovered MAC, because I was kind of like, it's okay, I'm good on the Mary Kay, I'll just go and find something else. And so yeah, it was like from that point on, it was just like all MAC, and it served me well for years. But here we are, I have on Fenty foundation. I'm about to see if I like it, and yeah, we'll see. That was so random. I am going to do my best to timestamp this video. I know I always promise to do that, and I rarely follow through, but today I am going to timestamp it so you guys can go on and fast forward ahead if you do not want to hear me ramble about makeup. Okay, so yeah, let's get started with this simmer pot. I am so excited to show you guys how to make this. It's so easy, like I was just saying. And again, we will timestamp this. So if this is not something that you're interested in, feel free to skip on to the next chapter, which probably will be either a little bit of taking down the tree or maybe ice skating, whatever you would like to see. Okay, so this is similar to our Christmas simmer pot. We're starting with a simmer pot. This is a different one from the one that was in the last video. We had a little snafu with the other one. We don't need to get into the details. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna start with this. Again, you do not need a glass simmer pot. That is what I like, because I love the look of it as it's simmering. I think it just looks so pretty. But yeah, you can use any pot to do this, any pot for cooking. So let's just go ahead and prepare our lemon. I'm gonna do 2. I chose the largest ones that I could, because I just, for the purposes of this, I think it works better. I wonder if there's a way I can bring you guys in a little closer. BRB.
Please don't be scared of better wisdom than that?
I almost fell. You gonna let me fall? No, I almost severed off my toe. I almost severed my toe. Yeah, like this. I'll do yours when I'm finished. Because I literally stepped on my foot with the skate. You got it, or you need more time?
Wait, it's easy to stand up.
Yep, easy, very easy. Where's your shoes? Your towel, your arms, or whatever? Can you bend and get them? Are you all set? Do you need help tying them?
No, I'm gonna need help walking. This is crazy.
Okay.
So wait, you're going to the women's locker room?
No, we only have getting one lock, right?
Yeah.
So since Bryce is going to be handling this, he can go to the men's. So Bryce, you're going to be putting all three of our shoes in the locker room and locking
Okay,
it.
I'll just do it.
You're going to walk
I'll go with
across?
him. I don't.
Because since you're not skating, you're the shoe person. Oh, it's easy to walk in these, right? Oh gosh, it's too soon for feet to be hurt.
Wait, it's easy to walk in them?
Yeah, it's so easy.
Because you walk in heels.
Oh, maybe that's why. So we're almost ready to ice skate. Dad has to switch to the wider blade because he said these are too narrow. So he's switching. Oh, there he is. Okay. Everybody's struggling walking in these ice skates. I hope those are better. The funny thing is, for me, this is the easiest part. I'm going to struggle on the ice, I'm sure. But walking in these is easy. These guys are struggling. Beautiful. Where's Chase? They don't seem what?
A line that seems like.
Did you put the right foot on the right one?
Yeah.
Okay. I think when you get on the ice, it'll feel better. Okay, good.
So on solid ground, it's not a line, but on the ice, it's gonna be better.
Yes. All right, let's do it. Okay. When you say not aligned, what do you mean?
It's just like, what's been, let me just tie it a little tighter.
Yours are on the right feet for sure, so it'll be good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let me put my glove on. Okay. Break? Break for what? This is so fun!
No break. My hands hurt.
Well, I definitely think I sprained my wrist when I fell.
I don't know if you'll have to do it.
Probably not. Oh, there he
How
goes.
do you even stuck with this?
Well, ask that man in the mustard hoodie.
That was spinning around. I've never been so angry at somebody that I didn't know when I saw that man spinning around.
Oh my gosh.
I think you should try to get him on the ball.
What happened?
You should try to ask him questions on the ball.
Yeah. I'm telling you, after that fall, I just felt incredibly free. Like the sky is the limit.
Now, every year you hear about people who they see this ice and they be like, slide across it and fall in it.
Of course. I'm not
But
going to pay to go ice
areas- you
skating.
ever
It's
heard-
right
you heard
here.
Of the saying skating on thin ice? That's what they
That's
mean.
thin ice?
There's thin ice out there.
Yeah. This is Central Park?
Yeah. This is the northern end of Central.
Oh, okay.
So that ice skating rink and that there's in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
In the summertime there's a pool. The what is it? Goddess Bend.